God says, a massive surprise is coming right now. This moment will not come again. Open this message quickly. Stop what you're doing and listen closely. This is not an ordinary moment. Heaven has turned its eyes to you. Something divine is being released in your life right now. And if you look away, you may miss what God has been preparing for you all along. This moment is sacred. This message is not a coincidence. It is God Himself calling out your name. He is speaking to you, and the surprise He has in store will shift your life forever. This is your turning point. So stay with this until the end, because what you are about to receive is far too important to overlook. If your heart is open even a little, I want you to comment, Amen, right now. Let your spirit respond in faith. God is reaching into your life in this very moment because you have been seen, heard, and chosen. You have cried tears no one else noticed. You've been strong when you felt like breaking, but the Lord says, I saw it all, and I am coming to reward you. The surprise that is coming isn't something small. It's going to make sense of what felt senseless. It will restore the years you lost, and it's coming faster than you think. Many people scroll past divine moments without realizing it, but you didn't. You stopped. You're reading. That's not by accident. It's proof that your spirit has been stirred by God Himself. He brought you here to tell you what you prayed for, cried over, begged for in silence. It is closer than it has ever been. The heavens are not quiet anymore. They are moving for you right now. And when you least expect it, the breakthrough will fall into your hands like rain on dry land. If you feel something moving inside you, comment 1111. Let it be your signal to God that you believe something is shifting. There are times when God moves in stillness, and then there are times like this when His voice breaks through the noise and calls you by name. This is one of those moments. He is not speaking in riddles today. He is saying clearly, I am about to surprise you with something that will leave you speechless. Not because you deserve it, but because He is that good, that faithful, that generous. You've been walking through a long night, but dawn is coming. The pain didn't break you. The delay didn't destroy you. The silence didn't mean God left you. It meant He was preparing a miracle so perfect, so complete, that when it arrives, you'll understand why it took so long. The surprise will be sudden, but its roots have been forming deep in God's hands for a long time. Let me say this from the heart of God. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. You are not too late. What God has for you will come right on time, and it will be beyond what you imagined. The enemy tried to convince you it was over. He whispered lies into your weary soul. But God says, I never stopped writing your story. I just turned the page. And what's on the next page will bring tears of joy, not sorrow. Heaven has dispatched angels even now to go before you, to make a way where there was none. Chains are breaking. Doors are opening. Things that were stuck are moving. There is movement in the spiritual realm, and your name is being spoken in rooms you haven't entered yet. Promotions, healings, reconciliations, none of it is random. It's the surprise God is bringing to show you how deeply He's been involved all along. Please, before you read any further, take a moment to like this video. Someone else might need this just as much as you do. You may not feel ready. You may feel tired, unsure, or even unworthy. But grace doesn't need your perfection. It only needs your yes. And if you're reading this, it means your yes has already been heard. The wind of God is about to push you into a season you didn't earn, but one He chose to give you. That's what surprises from heaven look like. They don't make sense to the world, but they always make sense to your spirit. And while the world tries to distract you with noise, confusion, and fear, God is speaking peace, clarity, and confidence. Right now, He's calming the storm in your heart. He's whispering, "You're about to see what I can really do." You've been hoping for something small, but He's sending something big. Don't settle for crumbs when God has prepared a table for you. And not just any table, a table in the presence of your enemies. Comment 222 if you trust that He's fighting battles you can't see. You're not reading this by luck or by chance. The voice of the Lord is calling you into deeper faith. He's saying, "I need you to believe even now, especially now." What you thought was a breakdown is really a setup. What felt like rejection was redirection. You're being aligned, not abandoned. And when this surprise comes, it won't just bless you, it will bless everyone connected to you. This is the kind of surprise that heals bloodlines, restores families, and silences every critic. God is about to use your life as proof of His power. When they ask, "How did this happen for you?" all you'll be able to say is, "God did it." That's what He wants. He wants to be the only explanation. So don't give up, don't walk away, not now, not when you're this close. You've wondered why things have felt so hard lately. It's not because you've failed, it's because you're right at the edge of breakthrough. The enemy doesn't fight what isn't threatening. And you, child of God, are dangerous to the darkness. That's why the attacks increased. That's why your sleep was disturbed. That's why the doubt came flooding in. But God says, "Hold on, I'm not done. I'm about to pour out blessing in a way you didn't expect." He's not just showing up with answers, He's showing up with overflow. If you believe you're stepping into divine alignment, comment 333 to declare your faith. Is it possible to attract money by simply speaking some miraculous words? This 9-word script, verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, proves you absolutely can. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. It takes less than 30 seconds, but this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. The Lord is working behind the curtain, and soon He's going to pull it back. You'll see how every delay was protection, every rejection was redirection, every closed door was grace in disguise. He wasn't ignoring you, He was saving you from what would have distracted or destroyed you. And now, because you stayed, because you didn't walk away, He's rewarding you, not in pieces but in fullness. You don't need to beg God to remember you. He already has. Your name is etched into the palm of His hands. He watches over your life more closely than you realize. You are not forgotten. You are favored. And what is coming is evidence of that favor. There's a breakthrough headed straight for you. With your name written on it, no one else can claim it. It's been set apart for you. Let your heart settle in this truth. God isn't preparing you for disappointment. He's preparing you for a miracle. The battle didn't happen to break you, it happened to build you. And now that you've endured the test, you're ready for the blessing. The season is shifting. You'll no longer feel like you're barely making it. You'll walk in peace, in clarity, in confidence. Why? Because God will go before you and make every crooked path straight. He's not just changing your circumstances, He's transforming your spirit. You're not the same person you were when this storm began. You're wiser now, you're stronger now, you trust deeper now. And all of that has prepared you to carry what He's about to give you. This isn't just a gift, it's a trust. And He's trusting you with it because you've proven your heart is ready. Don't listen to the voice that says you missed it. You didn't. It's still coming. You didn't ruin your chance. Grace makes a way even when we mess things up. And God doesn't hold grudges. He holds out his hands and invites you back again and again. What he said over your life is still true. The plans he has for you are still good. He's not finished with you yet. Comment 555 if you believe God is about to restore what was lost. You've seen others receive their blessings and wondered when it would be your turn. The answer is now. Your season has arrived. You won't have to force it. You won't have to chase it. What's meant for you will find you. And when it does, it will feel like home. God is not a man that he should lie. If he spoke it, he will do it. And right now, he's breathing life into every dry place. It may have looked like nothing was happening, but in the background, God has been orchestrating divine connections, timing, and provision. He's been setting the stage for a miracle that's going to shake you to your core. Not because it's loud or dramatic, but because it's personal. It will speak directly to the places in your heart that only he could have known. That's the kind of surprise he's sending, one that leaves no doubt it came from him. The same God who parted the Red Sea, who shut the mouths of lions, who raised the dead, is the same God who's speaking to you right now. Don't box him in. Don't limit what he can do. He specializes in impossible. And if your situation looks too far gone, that just means you're the perfect candidate for a miracle. The pain you've carried was never wasted. God is a redeemer. Every loss, every scar, every night you couldn't sleep, it's all being turned into testimony. You're going to look back and say, now I see it. Now I understand. It's coming. The clarity, the purpose, the joy. And when it comes, you'll know it was worth the wait. This is not the end of your story. This is the moment everything starts to make sense. God's presence is closer than the breath in your lungs, and he's not just watching from afar. He's moving, touching, healing, arranging, and making a way right now. You are not alone in this. You are being carried. And the place where it felt like you would break will become the place where you rise. You've carried disappointment like a heavy coat, haven't you? People let you down. Doors slammed in your face. You tried to stay hopeful, but hope began to wear thin. Even then, God was watching. Even when you doubted yourself, even when you questioned if he still had a plan for you, he never wavered. He knew exactly what you'd need and when you'd need it. And now, after all you've walked through, he's ready to surprise you with something you didn't even ask for but deeply need. If you trust that he's doing it even now, comment 1212. This is more than just encouragement. It's a divine announcement. God is declaring over your life, the waiting season is turning into the winning season. That's not just a phrase, it's a word straight from his heart. There's a shift happening. The atmosphere around you is changing. The timing, the circumstances, the unseen realm, God is putting all the pieces together right now. What felt like 1,000 broken fragments is being made whole. You may not see the full picture yet, but you will. Because God doesn't start something he won't finish, and he doesn't make promises he won't keep. This surprise is the beginning of fulfillment. You've carried prophecy. You've heard words spoken over you. You've waited years for something to move. Now it's time. The winds are changing, and what was once delayed is now being delivered. Suddenly, do not underestimate what he can do in a day. One touch from heaven can undo years of pain. One divine moment can change everything. You're not behind. You're exactly where you need to be. You didn't miss your moment. This is your moment, and it's arriving in perfect time. You are going to be amazed at how God brings it all together, how he weaves the pain into purpose and the silence into strength. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You've been growing in the unseen. That's what this past season was really about. Roots go down before fruit comes up. What you couldn't see was how deep your faith was becoming, how strong your endurance was growing, and how close your spirit was drawing to the heart of the Father. And now that you've been prepared, now that your soul is ready to carry what He's about to give, He's sending it. And when it comes, it won't feel unfamiliar. It will feel like everything inside you is finally aligning. Comment 777 if your heart is open for that alignment. You didn't endure that season for nothing. Heaven watched how you stayed when it would have been easier to leave. You kept praying when nothing seemed to shift. You kept loving even when you were hurt. That kind of faith doesn't go unnoticed. And now the reward is on its way. Not just for what you did, but for who you became through it. God's surprise isn't just a blessing, it's a crown. He's honoring your quiet faithfulness. Others may have overlooked you, but God didn't. While they judged the outside, He saw the inside. He saw your obedience when no one was clapping. He saw your tears when no one was listening. He heard your whispered prayers when your heart was too heavy to speak out loud. And now He is responding, not with scraps, but with something holy, something only He could give, something no man can steal. And when it arrives, you'll know, not just because it will feel right, but because your spirit will leap. You'll feel peace that passes understanding. You'll feel a rest that goes beyond the surface. Because the surprise God is sending isn't just material, it's spiritual. He's healing you in places no one else could touch. He's restoring joy where grief once lived. He's bringing laughter back to your mouth and hope back to your eyes. People will ask what changed, and all you'll be able to say is, God met me. That's how real this is going to be. You won't have to defend it, explain it, or prove it. The evidence will speak for itself. The fruit will show. The joy will shine. And it won't be temporary. It will be lasting, rooted in the faithfulness of a Father who never stopped thinking about you. You don't need to be afraid of what's next. So much of your fear came from the unknown, from not being able to see what was ahead. But you don't have to see it when you trust the one who holds it. He's not leading you into failure. He's leading you into favor. You are about to step into a season that doesn't look like what you came from. It's going to feel like a new land because it is. You're crossing over. Spiritually, emotionally, maybe even physically, something is changing. You've lived through the desert, but now God is leading you into the promised land. And yes, there will be giants, but there will also be fruit, and He will go before you. His presence will surround you. You won't be fighting alone. You never have been. You've been surviving, doing your best to make it through the days. But God says, I didn't call you to survive, I called you to thrive. This surprise isn't just a rescue, it's a release. It's the moment where the weight lifts, the fear breaks, and the light returns to your eyes. You're about to walk in rooms that you didn't have the strength to open. You're about to meet opportunities that felt out of reach, but it won't be by your might, it will be by His Spirit. If you feel something rising inside you, comment 999. That's your sign that this word is touching a place you've needed God to reach. This isn't hype, this is holy. And you'll know it because it won't feel like pressure, it will feel like peace. You won't have to chase it, beg for it, or force it. The surprise God is sending is already coming toward you. All you have to do is keep your heart open. Don't let the wounds of the past cause you to miss the wonder of what's next. Yes, you've been hurt. Yes, you've been disappointed. But this is different. This is from Him. You've wondered if maybe your time passed, if maybe you made too many mistakes, if maybe you lost your chance. But God's grace doesn't expire, and His timing isn't ruined by detours. What's coming is proof that He's not holding your past against you. He's using it as the soil for your future. What the enemy meant for harm, God is turning for good. You thought it was over. He says it's just beginning. You're not broken beyond repair. You're being rebuilt with purpose. And every tear you cried watered the ground for this season. You'll see it. You'll hold it. And when you do, you'll remember this moment, the moment you chose to believe again, the moment you dared to hope one more time. That's all He needs. One more yes, one more breath of trust, one more open heart to say, Lord, I'm ready. There's something sacred about how God moves when we stop trying to control everything. When we lay it all down, our timelines, our logic, our expectations, He steps in and does what we couldn't. That's where you are now. You're on holy ground. The noise is falling away. The striving is ending. And God is saying, watch what I can do when you rest in me. This is the peace that doesn't make sense. This is the miracle that doesn't need explanation. Comment 1010 if you believe peace is coming to your storm. You don't have to understand how it will happen. Just trust that it will. You don't have to see the full path, just take the next step. God's presence goes before you. He's already in the rooms you haven't entered. He's already working on the hearts you've been praying for. He's already speaking into the places that have been silent. What felt stuck is moving. What felt dead is waking up. Why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence, spoken once a day, is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. And it's not just about you. The blessing coming into your life is going to spill over. It's going to touch your family, your friends, your community. The overflow is real. God doesn't bless with just enough. He blesses with more than enough. And when this surprise unfolds, it will be so undeniable, even your enemies will have to admit God's hand is on them. You are being lifted. You are being protected. Even when you didn't feel it, angels were guarding your path. Even when you were tired, grace was carrying you. You've made it this far for a reason. Not because you were perfect, but because you were chosen. The favor on your life isn't accidental, it's intentional, it's eternal. And it's about to show up in ways that even you didn't see coming. This is the kind of blessing that breaks generational chains, the kind that rewrites your family's story, the kind that brings light into places that have known nothing but darkness. You are the turning point in your bloodline. You are the one God is using to bring freedom, healing, and legacy. And this surprise is the sign that the shift has already begun. He's not asking you to be perfect. He's just asking you to trust Him. Even in the uncertainty, even when the path isn't clear. He's never failed you before, and He won't start now. If He said it, He'll do it. If He promised it, He'll bring it to pass. And when you look back, you'll say, He was faithful every step of the way. So breathe, Don't let fear steal this moment. Don't let doubt block your faith. Don't let your past define your future. This is a new season, and you're walking into it with heaven backing you up. God goes before you. His angels surround you. His Spirit lives within you. You are not stepping into this alone. You are stepping in covered, protected, and divinely led. You might not see the breakthrough yet, but the preparation is already finished. The miracle is on the move. God is not figuring it out as he goes. He already designed the end from the beginning. What felt like confusion was actually alignment. Every no that frustrated you was setting you up for a better yes. And the surprise that's coming will make it all make sense. It's not random. It's not delayed. It's divine. If you know deep in your soul that he's not done with you, comment 1515. There is a spiritual inheritance with your name on it, and the enemy has been trying to keep you too tired, too distracted, or too discouraged to believe it's real. But this is your confirmation. It is real, and it's closer than you think. The Lord hasn't just been watching your struggle, he's been shaping you through it. The fire didn't burn you, it refined you. The valley didn't swallow you, it deepened you. And now, you're ready. God doesn't waste anything. Not your heartbreak, not your confusion, not even your waiting. What you thought was silence was actually strategy. He was weaving together every thread, connecting people, moments, and answers. You couldn't see it because he wanted you to trust him. And now, because you chose faith over fear, because you kept standing even when it was hard, he's honoring that. Heaven rewards what man overlooks. You were never forgotten. You were being formed. While others moved forward quickly, you were being rooted deeply. That's why this surprise is going to be different. It's not just about what you receive, it's about what it releases. This blessing is not only for comfort, it's for calling. You are stepping into your purpose now, even if it doesn't look how you expected. This is God's design, and it's beautiful. It's easy to believe when things are clear. But it takes real faith to keep trusting in the dark. That's what you've been doing. You've worshipped when you were worried. You've prayed through the pain. You've kept your heart soft, even when people gave you every reason to shut down. That's the kind of faith God honors. That's the kind of heart he blesses. And that's why this surprise is coming with your name on it. Comment 1717 if your spirit is saying yes to this word. The Lord is rewriting the ending you thought you had to accept. You were ready to settle. You were starting to think maybe this is just how it will always be. But he's not done. He never intended for you to live in defeat. He created you to overcome. And now that the enemy has tried everything to wear you out, God is stepping in to lift you up. What's coming is not a slight improvement, it's a divine shift. You're going to feel it in your spirit before you see it with your eyes. You'll start to feel peace where anxiety used to live. You'll feel strength returning to your soul. You'll feel hope waking up again. That's how you'll know it's close. That's how you'll know the surprise is near. You've been praying for answers, but God is sending something better. He's sending evidence. Evidence that he heard you. Evidence that he saw every night you cried. Evidence that he never left. The surprise that's coming will quiet every doubt, silence every lie, and remind you that he has always been faithful. You are not just being restored, you are being repositioned. Where you were overlooked, you'll now be seen. Where you were forgotten, you'll now be favored. The same people who didn't take you seriously will be the ones who witness what God does through you. And it won't be to boast, it will be to testify. because your life is about to become a living, breathing testimony of what God can do when someone refuses to give up. This banned wealth signal was hidden in a government vault for over 70 years until now. It's a simple 9-word brain trigger used by elites to attract unlimited money while the rest of the world struggles. But the moment too many people see this, it could be deleted. Click the link in the description and comments before it's taken down forever. You don't need to have it all figured out. That's not your job. Your job is to stay open, stay ready, stay in faith. Keep showing up. Keep speaking life. Keep expecting good. God's plans are still unfolding, and He's not running out of time. He's right on schedule, and so are you. Every time you felt like quitting, every time you thought your prayers were wasted, heaven was still listening. Angels were still moving. The Spirit was still speaking. You are not unseen. You are deeply known. And the breakthrough that's coming is proof of that. You are walking into a season where the struggle will end, and the story will shift, and all of it will be marked by grace. You're not alone. You never have been. Even when you couldn't hear Him, He was right there, carrying you, covering you, holding you together. The reason you're still standing is because His hand never left you, and the same hand that held you in the storm is now opening a door you didn't even know existed. The surprise is coming. Not because you pushed hard enough, not because you were perfect. It's coming because God is faithful. That's who He is. He cannot lie. He cannot break a promise. And He refuses to abandon what He started in you. Right now, He's preparing a moment that will feel like everything shifts. A moment where the heavens open and what you've prayed for comes rushing in, faster than you expected, clearer than you imagined, deeper than you even hoped for. You don't need to understand all the details. God doesn't ask for your strategy. He asks for your surrender. You're not responsible for figuring out how. You're simply responsible for saying, I'm ready. Ready for what He already finished. Ready for what He's about to reveal. And this very moment is part of that preparation. Because before He sends a blessing, He often sends a whisper. A still, small voice saying, I'm near. Trust me. If that whisper is speaking to your heart right now, comment, Amen. Let that be your agreement with heaven. This is the season where God is turning it around. The delay is turning into delivery. The desert is becoming a river. The burden is being lifted. And what once felt like a never-ending struggle is giving way to peace you've never known. You're not just getting back what you lost. You're getting more. You're getting better. Because the Lord doesn't return things as they were. He restores, multiplies, and makes new. Don't let the enemy fool you into thinking you've missed it. You haven't. You're right on time. You're walking straight into a divine appointment, a meeting between your faith and God's fulfillment. Everything you thought was against you is about to work for you. All of it, every delay, every disappointment, every closed door is about to reveal its purpose. God never wastes pain. He turns it into power. You've been waiting, watching, hoping. Some days you believed with fire. Other days your faith barely flickered. But even when your strength ran low, grace held you together. That's the kind of love the Father has for you. He didn't leave you in the middle. He walked beside you the whole way. And now He's saying, it's time. Time for the breakthrough. Time for the blessing. Time for the moment where your faith turns into sight. There's nothing random about this. You are chosen, you are covered, and you are being called forward. God is calling you out of hiding, out of fear, out of delay, and into His purpose for you. What's coming is not small, it's not temporary. It's the kind of surprise that shifts legacies, restores joy, and silences doubt. He is not only answering your prayers, he is showing off his goodness. Comment 222 if you trust him, even now. You might feel like you're at the end of yourself. That's okay. That's often where God begins. He doesn't need your perfection. He needs your surrender. That's where miracles are born, in the quiet places where you say, "Lord, I can't do this without you." And he responds, "Good." You don't have to. Let your heart rest in this truth. You are not too late. You are not too far gone. You are not forgotten. God's hand is still on your life, and his plan is still unfolding. Every day that felt like nothing was happening was actually a day of divine setup. He was arranging what you didn't know you needed, protecting you from what you didn't even see. And now, he's releasing what has been held back for the right moment. This is that moment. You'll begin to feel the shift before it shows. You'll feel lighter, more peaceful, more sure. That's your spirit sensing what's coming. It's like the wind before the rain. You may not see it, but you know it's close. And when it arrives, it will water every dry place in your soul. The places where hope dried up. The places where belief turned to bitterness. The surprise God is sending is washing all of that away. This is not a temporary feeling. This is the beginning of a permanent change. You're entering a season of clarity. You'll start to see what was always there, but hidden. You'll understand why you had to wait. You'll be grateful for the prayers God didn't answer, because what he's giving you now is so much better than what you thought you needed. He's not just restoring what you lost. He's building something brand new. He's making a way where there wasn't one. He's preparing a blessing that fits who you've become, not who you were, because you're not the same. You've been shaped by the fire, strengthened by the trial, refined by the silence. And now you're ready. You've walked through seasons that no one else understood. You've had to carry things quietly, fight battles in silence, and smile when your heart was breaking, but God saw it. Every moment of pain you endured, he marked it. Every tear you wiped away in the dark, he counted it. And now he's turning those tears into testimony. The surprise that's coming is not a coincidence, it's a reward. Not because you earned it, but because you endured. Can just saying 9 words daily actually make money flow into your life? A top neuroscientist says yes, and the FBI accidentally confirmed it. This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free and financially free for life. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. If you know you've survived more than you ever thought you could, comment, "Amen." You are not forgotten. You are not behind. You are not too late. The Lord is not finished writing your story. In fact, this is the part where everything starts to come together. You're not going back to the way things were. You're going forward into something better, richer, and more beautiful than you ever imagined. This is the season of fulfillment. The seeds you planted in faith are about to bloom. Not just in one area of your life, but in many. Don't underestimate what's about to unfold. The blessing is bigger than the battle. The miracle is greater than the mess. And the promise still stands strong, untouched by the storms that came to shake you. God has not forgotten his word over your life. It's still alive. It's still working. And now it's about to manifest in ways that will leave you humbled and overwhelmed by his goodness. There are moments when heaven opens and releases something extraordinary, and this is one of those moments. You may have grown used to the wait. You may have learned how to live in lack. But God didn't design you to settle. He created you for overflow, and the surprise He's sending is going to prove that. You will not be stuck in this place forever. You are moving. And what's ahead is so much better than what you're leaving behind. Comment 555 if you believe God is doing something new in your life. You've questioned if your prayers were heard. You've wondered if your worship even mattered. You gave when you had little. You forgave when it hurt. You chose to love when it wasn't returned. And now, heaven is responding. God has seen your sacrifice. He's seen your quiet obedience, and He's getting ready to honor it in front of those who never knew how much it cost you to stay faithful. You're not just going to survive this season, you're going to shine through it. The fire didn't destroy you, it refined you, it prepared you for what's next. And when God opens this door, it will be one that no man can close. What you're stepping into is not a temporary fix. It's a permanent shift. Something solid, something lasting, something holy. People may have tried to define you by your past, but God defines you by His promise. He's not consulting your mistakes. He's calling you by name. And when He speaks, everything changes. The chains break. The doors swing open. The weight lifts. That's what's happening right now. Things are shifting in your favor, even if you can't see it yet. This surprise will be marked by peace. That's how you'll know it's from Him. You won't have to force it, chase it, or beg for it. It will come quietly, powerfully, and at the perfect time. And when it does, your spirit will know. This is the moment I was waiting for. This is the answer I cried out for. This is the door I couldn't find on my own. You've come too far to quit now. You've prayed too hard to turn back. You've sown too much to stop believing. Keep your eyes open. Keep your spirit awake. The Lord is not done with you. He's only just getting started. The blessing is closer than it has ever been. And when it comes, it will be more than you imagined, because God always gives more than we ask for. He sees the needs we don't speak, and He fills them. You don't need to earn this. Just receive it. You don't need to strive. Just trust. The blessing that's on its way is grace-based, not performance-based. It's not coming because you were flawless. It's coming because God is faithful. And His faithfulness is stronger than your weakness. His love is deeper than your doubt, and His power is bigger than your fear. He is the God who makes a way in the wilderness, the one who brings beauty from ashes, the one who turns mourning into dancing, and He is doing all of that in your life, starting now. You're not waiting for favor to find you. It already has. You're not trying to chase down blessing. It's already on the way. This is a holy moment. Don't rush it. Sit in it. Let your spirit take it in. God is speaking. He's calling you out of fear and into freedom, out of striving and into stillness, out of brokenness and into healing. And the surprise that's coming is the evidence of all of it. A gift from heaven that says, I've never left you. It's not coming in the way you thought. It's coming in the way that heals. You don't need another temporary fix or short-lived relief. You need real peace, real clarity, real restoration. And that's exactly what the Lord is releasing. This is not just a shift in your external life, it's a shift deep within you. What's coming will reach into the places where nothing else could. It's not just an answer, it's an encounter. An experience of God's power that changes the way you walk from this day forward. If you feel like something is stirring inside, something unexplainable and yet so real, comment 333, let heaven see your heart respond in faith. The pressure has been building. The enemy thought he could use it to break you, but God used it to bless you. All the resistance you felt was not a sign to stop. It was a sign that something valuable was being formed. Pressure creates diamonds. Fire refines gold, and trials prepare chosen ones. You're not forgotten. You're being trusted with something greater than you expected. People may not know how hard it's been. They may see your smile, but not your scars. But the Lord knows. He has never taken his eyes off you. He's watched every step, caught every tear, listened to every whispered prayer. And now he's ready to respond, not with a simple solution, but with something that will shift the atmosphere around you. This surprise is not random. It's a divine appointment written into your life before you were even born. Why are 55 countries using the same mysterious money script? Because a leaked research file just exposed a 9-word pattern that activates wealth-attracting pathways in the brain. Repeat it daily and watch money flow like water into your life. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Don't let the disappointment of the past convince you to lower your expectations. God is not done showing you how good he is. You're going to see the kindness of the Lord in a personal, undeniable way. He is restoring the years that felt wasted. He's making up for the seasons where you felt stuck. And when this blessing arrives, it's going to feel like grace wrapping around every broken place. You'll know it's from him because it will bring peace, not confusion. It will bring clarity, not chaos. It will bring strength, not fear. God's gifts always align with his heart, and his heart for you is overflowing with love, mercy, and goodness. This surprise is going to be the kind of thing that brings you to your knees in awe, not because it was what you expected, but because it was exactly what you needed. Comment 1111 if you believe that something holy is unfolding even now. God has not been silent out of neglect. He's been working in silence so that when he speaks, you'll know it's him. He's been orchestrating things behind the curtain, and now the curtain is about to be pulled back. What was hidden is being revealed. What was delayed is being delivered. What was hard to believe is becoming reality. You'll look back and say, it was worth every minute of waiting. You've been walking by faith, not by sight, and that pleases the heart of God more than you realize. Anyone can worship when things are easy, but you worship through tears. You stayed loyal when nothing made sense. You believed when the world told you to give up, and God never forgot that. In fact, he's been building something bigger than you even prayed for. When this surprise comes, it will make up for the pain. That doesn't mean the pain didn't matter. It means God is redeeming it. He's turning your ashes into beauty. He's taking your lowest points and making them the foundation for your next season. The thing you thought would bury you is going to bless you. The thing you thought was breaking you was actually making you unshakable. People are about to witness a shift in your life, and they won't be able to explain it. The ones who doubted you will have no words. The ones who counted you out will be stunned, and you won't have to say a thing. Your life will speak for itself. Your breakthrough will be your testimony, and every eye that watches will see the fingerprints of God all over it. You've waited quietly. You've served faithfully. You've loved deeply, even when it cost you. And now, heaven is returning that investment with something that can't be measured by human standards. This is the beginning of something holy, something heavy with glory, something permanent. And the peace that comes with it will quiet every fear. So breathe, be still, let your heart trust again. The storm is ending, the weight is lifting, and the surprise is coming. Not a trickle, but a flood. Not a visit, but a move. Not a moment, but a new chapter. You've reached the end of one season and the start of another. And this one will be marked by answered prayers, divine timing, and miracles that only God could have written. You may feel overlooked. You may feel forgotten, but feelings aren't facts. The truth is, your name has been spoken in heaven. God has been writing a story with you in mind. You are the reason angels have been dispatched. You are the reason things didn't work out when they could have wrecked your future. He's been preserving you for this exact moment. And the surprise that's coming isn't an accident. It's the release of something that's been promised over you from the beginning. If something inside you knows this word is for you, comment 777 right now. You've seen glimpses, little signs, small encouragements. And even though they gave you strength to hold on, they weren't the full picture. That's because the fullness was too big to be revealed all at once. But now, God is getting ready to pour it out without holding anything back. Not just enough to get by, but enough to change everything. This isn't just a change in your circumstances, it's a shift in your atmosphere. Everything around you is about to respond to the voice of God. People who didn't see you will suddenly recognize your value. Resources that were blocked will suddenly flow freely. Situations that were tangled in confusion will suddenly become clear. Why? Because when God moves, He leaves no part of your life untouched. His blessing doesn't come in pieces, it comes in waves. You didn't miss your moment. That's the lie the enemy wants you to believe. But you're not behind, you're being aligned. And that alignment may have felt like delay, but it was God's protection, keeping you from places your heart wasn't ready to enter yet. Now, because your spirit has matured, because your faith has grown, because you've been refined in the quiet, He's bringing you into the place He prepared all along. You've been walking through days that felt heavy, moments where you couldn't explain the weight you carried, but you kept going, you kept showing up. And that faith, that resilience, that quiet obedience, it matters to God. He sees it, and He's rewarding it. Not with a temporary comfort, but with a lasting breakthrough that sets a new tone over your life. Comment 1010 if you're ready for a new chapter, a fresh start, a deeper peace. Some people will be surprised by what God is about to do in your life. They didn't see the struggle, they didn't know the pain, but God did, and He's not blessing you in secret. He's preparing a table in the presence of those who doubted you, not to shame them, but to show them who He is. The blessing that's coming is not just about you, it's about Him being glorified through your story. Your hands may feel empty right now, but your future is full. God is placing something in your life that no one will be able to take away. It won't come with strings, it won't come with confusion. It will come with peace, clarity, and the deep knowing that this is from God and God alone. You won't have to strive for it. You'll just have to step into it. What secret did the FBI hide about your brain and money? They discovered a phrase just 9 words long that flips a switch in your mind to attract wealth without effort. It's already changed the lives of thousands of people in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. You've said to yourself, maybe I should stop expecting too much. But God is saying, expect more, expect better, expect miracles, because He's not done proving how faithful He is. You've seen Him move before, but what's coming will be on another level. The kind of blessing that doesn't just bless you, it changes you. It makes you bolder, more secure, more surrendered. And no, you're not too late. You haven't lost too much. You haven't failed too many times. The grace of God doesn't expire. The favor on your life isn't fragile. You're not waiting on him to remember you. He's waiting on the perfect time to release what's already been written for you. That time is now. That release is beginning. You can feel it. You just needed a word to confirm it. Here it is. You are about to see the goodness of God in a way that silences every lie, heals every wound, and answers every prayer. Not because of how loud you shouted or how perfect you've been, but because he loves you that deeply. He's not blessing the perfect version of you. He's blessing the real, wounded, honest you. The you who kept showing up when it felt pointless. The you who never stopped hoping, even when it hurt. And when it happens, it's going to feel like something inside you unlocks. The weight will lift. The tears will fall. The fear will go quiet. And your heart will know, this is what I waited for. Not just the outcome, but the encounter. The feeling of being seen, known, loved, chosen. That's the real miracle, when you realize that the God of all creation took time to orchestrate something beautiful just for you. So breathe. Let go. You don't need to hold everything together. He's already doing that. Just receive. Just say yes. Just let your heart stay open. The surprise is coming. The blessing is coming. The peace, the healing, the provision, the clarity, it's all on the way. There's a reason this message has stayed with you. Your heart knows what your eyes haven't seen yet. Deep down, something in your spirit is awake, alert, sensing that heaven is moving. You've been waiting, you've been trusting, and now your spirit is catching a glimpse of what God has been preparing all along. This is not your imagination. This is not false hope. This is real. This is divine, and it's already set in motion. Sometimes the most powerful work God does happens in silence. No announcements, no warning, just a holy shift. And suddenly, what was heavy is lifted. What was broken is whole. What was lost is found. This is one of those times, the kind of moment when heaven interrupts earth, not with chaos, but with calm. Not with noise, but with clarity. And if you pause and open your heart, you'll feel it. That stillness, that assurance, that quiet voice of the Father saying, I'm here, I'm doing it now. You might feel exhausted from believing. You've been holding on so long that your hands feel tired. But listen closely. You are not holding on alone. God has been holding you together. That's why you didn't fall apart. That's why you're still here. That's why, even on your worst days, hope never fully left. It's because he was carrying you when your own strength ran out. And now that he's carried you through the fire, he's walking you into the blessing. If you know God has kept you together when nothing else could, comment 1717. You've been faithful with little. You stayed kind in seasons of betrayal. You kept giving, even when you had so little left. You forgave people who never apologized. You remained silent when you could have spoken out of anger. All of it mattered. Heaven saw it. And now, heaven is responding. God is not only the keeper of promises, he is the rewarder of those who diligently seek him. Your reward is near. Your moment is here. This next season will not look like the one you just came out of. You've had seasons of drought, but now you're stepping into overflow. You've lived through disappointment, but now you're stepping into divine appointments. The things you thought passed you by are circling back around, only this time you'll be ready. Ready in your heart, ready in your mind, ready in your spirit. Because God didn't just protect your blessing, he prepared you to carry it. There's a blessing that doesn't rush. It arrives in peace. And that's what's happening now. You're not about to step into chaos. You're about to step into calm, into clear direction, into an atmosphere where you won't have to second-guess every step. Because where God is taking you, peace will be your compass. Not pressure, not confusion, just steady, holy peace. Comment 222 if you're ready to follow peace, not pressure. You've spent years thinking the problem was you, that if you were better, if you did more, if you tried harder, maybe things would change. But God is about to show you that it was never your fault. The timing wasn't wrong, the season just wasn't ready, and now, because you didn't walk away, you're about to receive what others gave up waiting for. This is your due season. The place where planted prayers start blooming, the place where what was prophesied starts to manifest. You are not stepping into coincidence, you're stepping into fulfillment, and you won't have to chase it. God is drawing it toward you. All you have to do is stay open, stay grounded, stay grateful. You won't need to explain how it happened. That's God's part. All you'll do is walk in it with grace. The same grace that carried you will now elevate you. And this elevation won't come with anxiety, it will come with assurance. You'll feel it in your spirit. This is what I was made for. This is what I cried for. This is what I waited for. And now it's here. He's bringing joy back to your heart. Not just moments of happiness, but a deep, steady joy that doesn't depend on circumstances. He's restoring laughter where there was silence. He's bringing community where there was isolation. He's returning strength to the places that felt empty. This is not the end of your story. This is a brand new beginning crafted by the one who knows you best. A neuroscientist says yes. A 9-word script, long buried in government files, can fire up a prehistoric brainwave that pulls money in faster. This breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Even now, the Spirit of God is settling around you. You might feel warmth, you might feel tears, you might feel a quiet calm rising up in your chest. That's Him. That's His way of confirming what your soul already knows. You're not alone. You're not too late. And you haven't been forgotten.